Today on Capitol Hill, House Republicans delivered articles of impeachment against Alejandro Mayorkas to the Senate. You know, back in February, the Department of Homeland Security Secretary became the second cabinet official in the U.S. to be impeached by the House of Representatives.
Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon is live on Capitol Hill, where the articles were delivered to the Senate not long ago. Good evening, Brendan.
Good evening, Mike and Eva. That's right. Yeah, it was around 2:30 p.m. when those articles were hand-delivered to the Senate, of course, from the House impeachment managers who made their way in a ceremonial fashion from the House side over to the Senate side. Now, these articles accuse Alejandro Mayorkas of willfully and systemically refusing to comply with immigration laws enacted by Congress and for breaching the public's trust after Republicans say he made false statements to Congress about the southern border. Now, the vote to impeach passed on February 13th in the House by a very narrow margin. That partisan divide over this issue, over the articles, is pretty clear-cut. Democrats say this Republican impeachment is over a policy disagreement and should not be taken seriously. Republicans, on the other hand, have consistently said this is about much more than a policy disagreement. Here's Mike Kelly, who we spoke with just a short time ago.
We create legislation and pass it or turn it back, but when we pass something, it is now a law. It now moves to the executive branch to enforce that law. And at that point, it's no longer a Republican issue, Democrat issue. It's an issue of, are you doing what you took an oath of office to do? And if you're not, then you're violating the oath of your office. And I think that's the critical part.
Mike and Eva, Democrats, of course, have a majority in the Senate, which means they're expected to either quickly dismiss the articles or conduct a very speedy trial that results in an acquittal, not a conviction. So we're going to continue to follow this. That's expected to be underway here on Capitol Hill tomorrow. But for now, reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon.